Hi, welcome to the video where I tell you what not to say to INFPs if you don't want to anger them and turn these beautiful flowers, beautiful kittens, beautiful puppies into crazy beasts that will tear your head off and tickle you until you die. So let's go. I think there's like 10 of them. So don't say that, please. The first, do not say that art is pointless. Do not say why some oil on the canvas is making you feel something, because it's not pointless to them. It makes them feel in a way that you would never imagine feeling could feel, because you don't feel as good as them. So you need to learn how to feel, okay? You go learn how to feel and they can enjoy their art in peace. So you don't say this is pointless, because it's good for them. Next one. Do not tell them to finally pick a hobby and stick with it, because they can't. If you want them angry, then yeah, you can do that. If you want them sad, yeah, tell them. But please don't, because they can't pick a hobby. They can't pick one thing. They will keep going through different ones. And that's fine. That's who they are. You let them be. You let them fly. Okay? Next one. The third one. Do not say to an INFP, let's go clubbing. Because they don't want to go clubbing. They barely even want to talk to you. Let alone meet other people and have an interaction with random people in a sweaty, hot, loud environment. I mean, who would like to go there? Not me. Not INFPs either. So you don't tell them to go clubbing. Or you don't tell them, stop being boring. Get out of your blanket burrito. I will not. And they will not. So you better stop making us go somewhere. And get out and shut the door, okay? I'm so upset. God damn it. I'm so upset. Let's go with the fourth one, okay? You don't tell them. You shouldn't say that to an INFP. I don't want to know about your latest passion. See? You told them to have one thing before. Now they think they've got it. They want to tell you, but you're not interested. What do you mean you don't want to listen 10 hours about this new method of baking cupcakes or making a scrapbook? You listen to them for however long that's going to be, and it's going to be long, okay? Let's just say it's going to be long. And that's fine. You should just sit there and listen to it. And then next week, when when the new passion is music, learning how to play flute, or learning how to make bracelets, you sit there and you listen to them and you make them feel good about it. Okay, please make them feel good about it. What's wrong with you? Why do you hate INFPs? You keep saying these things. So next. So an INFP comes to you with something they made. Okay, they've been making it for years. They've been making it for months. They've been hiding it from you. And in their minds, they've been creating this beautiful thing. And finally, it blossomed. And they come to you to show you the poem or the picture they've taken or their drawing. And the worst thing you can say is, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's good. This hurts them. You just stabbed them. You are a murderer. You are literally stabbing them with words. How could you say something so vile? I don't even want to say it. How could you say their art is okay? Whatever they made is okay. Don't you know how long they've been doing it? How much they feel about it? You are an evil person. So don't say that. You listen to the story of the piece. You ask, oh my God. You just say it's great. If it is, I mean, if it's bad, then just say it's bad. There's no No beating around the bush. But if it's half okay, you just say it's very good, but you have to go further. It's not the words. You have to listen to what the art is about. Ask them about it. Ask something. Be interested. Don't just look at it with one eye and then go back to your Netflix show. Next. You don't tell them that they need to learn how to listen, because they've been listening to everyone their whole lives. All they can do is listen. They are very good listeners, I'll have you know. And they've listened to you ramble hours about not important things to them. And they will continue to do that because that's who they are. They will listen to you. And you know why they listen to you? So that when the situation is turned around, they want you to listen. But you never do you? So they end up listening to you more. So you don't tell them they need to learn how to listen. You need to learn to not speak. Okay? So if you want to make them angry, you tell them to learn how to listen. Next, you shouldn't tell them to try sales, to try working in sales or any occupation that involves talking to strangers and convincing them to do anything. Because one, they don't want to do it, so don't say that. But second, they are impressionable. And the problem is they might do it. You might convince them. And if they do it, they will be miserable. They will be destroyed. Their souls will be destroyed. The constant social interaction. And it's not only a social interaction when they can be passive observers. It's a social interaction that they have to pursue. They have to engage first. They have to look and make the social interaction themselves. And they have to lead the social interaction. And they have to bend the social interaction to their will. And that's not what they like to do. And it feels bad. It feels bad to them. So don't tell them to go work in sales, please. And they're not good with sales, so because as soon as the customer is saying, oh, but I don't like this about the product, then they'll say, yeah, you know what, you are right, don't buy this. This is not good for you. I'm sorry I took your time. I'm sorry I bothered you. Please, just don't be angry at me. You don't need to buy it. Actually, I'll pay you, okay? I'll pay you money for bothering you from my own pocket. So, INFP sales, no, thank you. Then, next one, you shouldn't tell them to wear normal socks. Or any unusual clothing, because that's the only way sometimes that they can express themselves. They're just normal people, but underneath they've got these crazy socks, and that's for them. That's not for you to look at. That's for them to feel like they have at least some control over their lives. They can at least pick their own socks. God damn it. They are adults. They are 30 years old, and SpongeBob socks, if that's what they need, then that's what they're gonna have. Okay, next, I think it's a ninth thing you shouldn't say to an INFP. You shouldn't say that dogs and cats are just animals. They're just animals, you know? Why you care so much about animals? They're just animals. I don't even want to explain this one. How could you? If you just say dogs, cats, or any animals are just animals, you are just an animal. Disgusting. Last thing. You don't tell them, basically, if you want me to know how you feel, you just tell me. Because that's not what they do. They're not going to come to you and say, hey, I feel bad. I feel sad today, so you have to hug me. That's not who they are, and that will make them angry, that will make them sad if you just say it like that. If they are sad, they will put a sad song on, so you better listen for a sad song. and you come to them, they're not going to come to you. So don't say that. Don't say that. That's all the things you shouldn't say. There's probably more things that you shouldn't say to INFPs, but there's so many. Hopefully this video was at least fun. At least you have a laugh. And thank you very much for listening and watching. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.